Okay, batteries on a 2016 Mercedes S65. Now, because this is the V12, there's no room in the bonnet for under the hood for batteries, so they're both in the trunk. You're gonna find the main one here. Here's the part number. This is the main one. Look at all the connectors on that. It's crazy. So that's your main battery. It's behind the rear panel. That's the either the fridge or the storage compartment for the executive seating. And then over here is where the auxiliary battery is going to go. So if you get a message, auxiliary battery malfunction, it's probably one of two things. It's either the battery itself, which is just this little guy here. There's the part number. It's been superseded, so look up the new one. And it lives in here. So on the 2015 and earlier, there's actually a battery there, about the size of that cage. In 2016, they decided to put a thing instead, and it sits in this. It sits in the same spot. So I guess they decided to just reuse the same location. And what you'll find is that it slots in here somehow, like so. And then this whole thing will go in here. Now the stupid thing is, this lid pops up and pivots to the back and then unhooks. However, instead of making the lid removable, you actually have to remove the 3 bolts on this giant fuse box, just enough there that you can pivot the lid off just to get this thing out. So 3 bolts, one up there, one behind the harness, and one at the bottom. Should let you move that out the way just enough to be able to get the lid off, get the auxiliary battery out. On the 2015, you're going to have power cables going to it, so a bit easier to find. On this one, you've just got the single plug. About 130 to 200 bucks for this, wherever you get it. Don't want to know how much that one is. On the left here, you've got the sub, if you have the Burmeister system. There's a few other things behind there, like the driver's seat, bolster pump, and some other stuff. Up here you've got some control units. That's a fuse box, I believe. And then these are for the stereo, I think. So yeah, a bunch of stuff back here. To get this off, what I did was I pulled the trim, the rubber trim up. I popped off the silver piece that goes across the back there, which looks like this. And it has a few tabs, one there, one on the other side, and then clips for the rest of the way. So you want to pop that off. Once you got the trim off, this is the piece that goes here, but on the other side. So once you get the trim off, you can just pop that off. And that will allow you to move the big carpeted section on the right, which looks like this one with the cover for the fuse box. And then in the middle at the back there, also with 2 clips in the middle, is for that main battery. So the clips look like I just unscrewed the cigarette lighter because it's easier than dealing with the clip, although I guess I did the clip too. These are for the cargo net, and you're gonna have a Torx head on those. And then these are the trim clips, so you just raise them up with a trim lever or something till they're popping up, and then you pull the whole thing out What are these for? Those are for the fuse box. Those 3 hold the fuse box in place. So that's about it. Good luck.